Hi, I'm Graham. Welcome back to Man vs Film. I've got 7 titles that I'm going to show you that I've picked up recently. I've got a couple of limited edition, a couple of good sets in there as well. They're all from Arrow, Eureka, Indicator, which has been a little while since I picked up any of their stuff, but let's just dive straight into it. I recently picked up Monkeyshines, which is a movie I haven't seen in about 20 years. I remember really loving this one. George A. Romero directed. A man gets the help of a monkey because he loses the ability to use his limbs, and things get a little bit murderous along the way. I can't remember too much about this. Eureka had a sale. They had it for $9.99. I thought I'll just go for it. Halloween season, I want to check it out. Lucky enough, came with the slip and the book, so I'm looking forward to getting into this one. It wasn't just Eureka that had a sale, it was also Arrow as well. They had some £5 titles, which is no-brainers for me. If it's stuff I haven't picked up, I'm going to just go and get it. One that I saw a little bit when I was younger, but I remember the cartoon more than anything, and that is Return of the Killer Tomatoes. Now, I remember it being shoddy kind of stuff when I remember or think I saw some of it, but I £5. I'm going to pick it up. It's an older Arrow title. It's one that I've been meaning to get for a while. I kind of like these low budget movies. I take them for what they are, just enthusiasm in making movies and trying to create something, and sometimes it comes across as a rather fun element. Now, one that I just picked up, £5 as well, I've been meaning to get for a while, is Lisa and the Devil, another Mario Bava movie. Earlier on in the year I went on a Mario Bava stint watching a lot of his movies. This was one that I didn't have, Telly Savalas in it as well. Don't know a thing about it, don't care, I'm just going to throw it on and get some of that Bava goodness. So let's delve into some of the sets that I got. Now, one that I picked up, I was meaning to get when it came out, but funds just didn't allow it. There was a price glitch at hive.co.uk. If you haven't visited there's some decent prices on some of the stuff. Most of it seems a little bit pricey, but you do get some things. This I got for £26, which was perfect. I couldn't believe the bargain. 6 titles in this. They do these nice little slip cases in here. They're all in little digipacks for the 6 movies, which is great. This Marlene Dietrich and Joseph von Steinberg set was something that I was going to pick up at some point. To get it at that price point was just outstanding. It's just a gorgeous looking set, and that's before I even delve in to the 6 movies that's into it. Yeah, bargain. I am a big Western fan. I love them, especially the ones from like the 50s, 60s, and into the sort of spaghetti westerns as well. I just big fan of those things, and I need to get back into watching a little bit more. There's still some I need to check out. One that I have seen lots of times and I absolutely adore is High Noon. And this Masters of Cinema collection, which is a series that I buy most of their movies anyway. This was always going to be one I get to, number 208 in the collection. And I had to get it. High Noon. It's an amazing flick. If you haven't seen this one, you're sorely missing out. All about a man who is really being tested as a criminal who he put away is coming back to get his revenge against him. He goes searching around this town that he's protected for years for anybody that's going to stand with him, to find that the town is all beginning to turn his back on him. And he just doesn't lose that resilience, doesn't try to run away, doesn't try to hide from the problem. It's just, willing to stand himself if he has to and take on this impossible task. High Noon is outstanding entertainment. If you haven't seen this one, please check it out. On to a couple of Arrow horror limited editions that recently came out. First up, American Werewolf in London in this kick-ass set. I love this movie. It's a movie that I used to be terrified of when I was younger because it's terrifying, and it's one that I've grown to love for some of the more quirky elements. I think the special effects, as we know, the transformation probably has never been bettered. Absolutely fantastic. Some of the horrific elements of this movie just stand up through the test of time. Practical effects, you just can't tear them down, unlike CG. This is one of those bonkers sets that Arrow stick out with a remastered edition, book, poster, hours of extras, and this was an absolute no-brainer that I was picking up. Another one that I eagerly picked up was Nightbreed. I love this movie. In fact, I recently did a review of it. Well, I say recently, a few months ago. absolutely adore it. I think, again, practical makeup, the effects on the monsters are simply outstanding. These are unique creatures that I've never seen anybody even come close to before, all varied and different in their own ways. This is a great story. I was hoping for the Cabal cut, but or cable cut, Cabal, cable, I don't know how to say it, but I was hoping for that. Unfortunately, it's not here. We do have the director's cut, so I'll be interested to see what's been added there. David Cronenberg as a bad guy in this one is terrific. If you haven't seen Nightbreed, it is outstanding entertainment. I can't even begin to describe really the plot of it. It's just immense fun. It's one that I would highly suggest checking out. I know both this and American Werewolf in London are selling really fast, so if you want to get your hands on them, pick them up sooner rather than later. So there we have it. A bunch of movies that I've picked up recently, some great limited edition sets that I just am eager to delve into. What have you picked up recently? What do you think of my pickups? Is there anything there that jumps out at you? Have you seen the Marlene Dietrich set yet? Have you checked anything out? What should I go to first? Let me know in the comment box below, and I will see you next time on Man vs Film.